I was given this model of a T.I.D tug my last birthday. I actually worked on one of these way back in 1968, and I was first married to have a short job to be at home with my new wife. This didn't last long. A few months later I went back to sea to earn a living, but somebody was nice enough to give me the model as a memento. It didn't work out so well. Somebody had made a complete hash of it. The hull was split, the pump shaft was out of line, as was the rudder post. They put radio control in it, gear in it, and screwed it. Unfortunately, the screws went right through the hull. The engine they tried to put in was completely unsuitable. It was a Marmot boiler that I'm told have a tendency for the burners to flare up. This one certainly did. Nearly set the whole boat on fire. And it was coupled to a two-cylinder Marmot oscillating engine, which leaked steam all over the place. It was too tall and really too heavy for the hull to float properly. I hope these drawings come out, but I didn't use them in the end. I decided to convert it into a coastal tug. That's the Marmot boiler. Apart from the flare-up thing, of course, it hadn't no endurance, no running time for a boat model. Really complete waste of time. So I tried to replace it with this tether boiler. But although that's an excellent boiler, produces steam well, again it has little endurance and it's far too heavy and tall for the model. There's the engine, the Marmot engine. The problem with that was it leaked steam everywhere. You name it, everywhere. It just wasn't worth fixing. So I did a lot of head scratching and decided to put in an electric motor. I like steam, but not for this size of tug. It just doesn't work. Well, it didn't for me anyway. That's the repairs to the hull started. There's a patch inside and these bilge keels fitted for strengthening the whole thing. They're both sides obviously. I've extended the keel a little bit here and aft here, and the rudder skeg is a little bit deeper. These two latter things are to give a bit more directional stability. You can see the hole here, I hope, little dimple there, which is where I've repaired the hole where the screw went through from the old radio control unit. Oh, and I've added this little bit here. That's to protect the rudder from any bumps going astern. As you can see, the original, the rudder protruded clear of the stern, which is asking for damage and trouble. Well, there's the electric motor fitted. Universal joint there to take any misalignment, slight misalignment out anyway. There's the steering motor, the speed controller there for radio control, with the receiver tucked away here, and the aerial along here. As you can see, there's two banks of batteries, one here and one there. They give quite a bit of range, but I can also use this Y coupler here, so I can join the two batteries up in parallel to extend the range even further. Right, let's give the motor a run. The steering working. Whoops. There's a 6-to-1 reduction gearbox on that motor, so it gives a decent realistic speed. Oh, and the rudder turns nicely. Sorry if this is a bit shaky, this video, but operating the remote control with one hand and the camera with the other is a little bit difficult. Right, so the next job will be to put the boat deck, bridge deck, whatever you want to call it, well, make it first and then put it on, and the engine room casing towing deck. Lots of fiddly stuff to do on that, so it'll take a bit of time, but you get the general idea of the tug and how she's going to look.